What is going on, everyone? It is March 31st. We're already at the end of the third month of the year. Time is going by so fast. I want to say thank you everyone that subscribes, comments, likes my video every day and watches my video every day. Thank you so much. And before I start the video, I do want to say that I don't want you guys to take my videos as a betting advice. It's just more of me, talking about my passion, which is sports, loving to yap about what I think about games, what's happening, stuff like that. So you being there listening to me is already a big deal, but please don't take my videos as a gambling advice. I just want to make that warning really clear. So let's get started by talking about April 1st games. The first game we're going to talk about is the 76ers versus the Wizards. And oh man, 76ers disappointed me losing to the Heat by 10 points. Honestly, guys, that was very disappointing. And at the same time, I'm not surprised because let's be honest, the 76ers have been injured almost a good amount of the year, right? So I feel like they're just getting used to playing with one another again. That chemistry, chemistry is not something you can buy or something you can just get like that. It takes time to build. And I feel like every time they build it up, someone gets injured or something happens. But now they got everyone. Tomorrow they're going to have everyone. They're going to be going to the Wizards Stadium. And Alexandre Sarr is questionable. Now, Coulibaly is questionable as well, and Trey Johnson is questionable. These two teams have faced each other 3 times this season. The first time the Phillies won by 5, the second times they won by 19, the third times they won by 21. And currently the spread is at 15.5. And I get it, the Phillies have been very disappointing. I mean, they were disappointing against the Miami Heat, but I'm going to give it a chance. And I'm going to believe that their chemistry is going to be much better because they definitely have the players to be able to cover this line against the Wizards. I know you can agree with me on that. The Wizards are horrible. They're 1-9 last 10. The Phillies are 6-4. Defensively, the Phillies give up 4, 5, 6, 7 points per game less, and they generate 4 points per game more, even with all the injuries going on. The next game is the Hawks versus the Magic, and you guys know me, I love the Hawks. I mean, these two teams have faced each other twice, and the Hawks have covered in all 3 of them. They've won all 3 of them, and on top of that, the fact that Anthony Black is injured and Franz Wagner is still injured as of right now, and the Hawks are going to have everyone. I mean, Jock Landale is questionable with illness. I just believe that the Hawks are the more dominant team between these two teams. I mean, head-to-head, they're 3 wins in a row. On top of that, the last 10, the Hawks are 8-2. The Magic is 3-7. The Hawks are great with the spread this year, 42-34, profitable. The Magic is 32-42, so they've been losing a lot. I don't know what the spread is right now, but I am going to pick the Hawks to win this game. Will I pick the spread? I probably would, but my pick is the Hawks to win because we're not sure what the spread is at the moment. You can ask me the question tomorrow if you see the spread. The next game is the Celtics versus the Miami Heat. And I'm going to pick the Celtics to win this game and cover that 5.5 spread. I think that Heat is a good team. I mean, they have Bam, they have shooters, really efficient shooters. But I've been saying it. I mean, Celtics are too complete in my opinion, offensively, defensively. They're too consistent. I mean, they're 50-25 this season. And let's be honest, they're second in the Eastern Conference right now. But Boston Celtics had some injuries at the beginning of the season, and the fact that they're still this good is kind of crazy and mind-blowing. Defensively, they're so good. They just did lose to the Hawks, I get that, but it wasn't a good game for them. But before that, they beat the Hornets. Before that one, they beat the Hawks and the Thunders. So I believe in the power of the Celtics. I think they're going to cover this 5.5 spread. Now, these two teams have gone against each other 3 times this season, and the Celtics have won all 3 of them. Again, Celtics is a money-making team with the spread. That's why I'm picking the spread. They're 44-30 this season. I get it. The last 10, they're 5-5. I mean, but the Miami Heat, too, they are a great spread cover team. But between these two teams, I just trust the Celtics more. I mean, defensively, they give up 11 points per game less. Offensively, yeah, they're not generating as much points, but it's because Celtics are very disciplined. They're not a team where they're just going to try and hit 3s and hit 2s like bam, bam, bam. They drain the clock. They make sure they play defense. They don't just score and not play defense, which is what Miami Heat is good defensively too. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad, but not as disciplined and good as the Celtics. The next game is the Raptors versus the Kings, and I'm going to pick the Raptors to win this game. I don't feel comfortable picking a spread in this game. I do know that the Raptors are a much better team. They have more healthy players. I mean, right now they are disappointing me. They are currently losing to the Pistons at halftime by 5 points. But against the Kings, I expect them to have a comfortable win. Do I have to talk about statistic? I don't, but I know some of you guys want to hear that, so let me get on with it. The last time these two teams faced each other, the Raptors won by 13 points, and also defensively, the Raptors give up 9 points per game less while generating 4 points per game more. The next game we're going to talk about is the Bulls versus the Pacers. Now, honestly, this is a hard one. These two teams have faced each other 3 times this season, and somehow, someway, the Pacers have won 3 of them against the Bulls. Now, the Pacers are 17 and 58, so you're telling me out of those 17 wins, 3 of them are from the Bulls. The Bulls, I mean, I don't know how to say it. I mean, I thought they were going to be much better. This is one of those games where I don't know what to pick. I genuinely don't know what to pick. If I say the Pacers, then you guys are going to say, what? No way. But if I say Bulls, then some of you guys will say, they can't beat the Pacers 3 in a row. So both ways is correct. I think the right pick in this game, though, is the Bulls to win. No spread at all. I will rather give up sports betting than have to pick a spread on this game. Please don't do that, guys. I think this game is a 50-50. I mean, if you're going to pick a spread on either side, you're so ambitious. You should go get a lottery ticket. I don't think that anyone can tell me for sure, hey, Pacers 5.5 or for sure Bulls. Because, yeah, statistically, the Bulls struggle against the Pacers. And the Bulls, even though a lot of them are decently healthy, they're 2-8 last 10, 6-4 with the spread. I mean, I don't know who to pick, guys. It's a hard one. Defensively, they're both bad, giving up over 120 points per game. I guess offensively, the Bulls have the edge, and they're at home. So I am going to pick the Bulls to win the game, but no way in hell I'm picking the spread. The next game is the Rockets versus the Bucks. Again, one of those games where I don't really need to, dig deep too much. I mean, the Raptors are a much better team. The last time they faced each other, no, sorry, not the Raptors, the Rockets. The Rockets and the Bucks. The last time they faced each other, the Rockets won by 7 points, but during that time, Giannis did play and did score 37 points. However, tomorrow he will be out with knee. Bobby Portis is going to still be out. Kevin Porter Jr. is still going to be out. And make sure you check the most updated injury report list so that you have the best, picks possible. But, I mean, the Rockets aren't very impressive. I mean, right now, they are beating the Knicks, which is something I'm shocked about. They're winning by 13 points as of halftime. I do expect the Rockets to win this game. Am I going to pick the Rockets for the spread? No way. They're 2-8 last 10 covering the spread. They're 31 and 43 this season covering the spread. I don't feel comfortable picking a spread for this game, but I know that the Rockets should win this game. The next game is the Knicks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, the Knicks, much better team. The Grizzlies, however, though, I mean, as bad as they are, they sometimes cover the most random spread in the world. Now, tomorrow, the Grizzlies are going to have more players on the lineup. And I expect the Knicks to win, but they're not a profitable team with spread. They're 37 and 37 last 10. They're losing right now to the Rockets. And we're going to do it, guys. The first underdog pick of the day. I'm going to pick the Grizzlies to cover that plus spread. I don't know what it is yet. It is not up yet currently. It isn't. It's not up. But this Grizzlies team, I think they can cover the spread. I believe it against the Knicks. Am I wrong for that? I don't know. I expect the Knicks to win, though. Don't get me wrong. My pick is the Knicks to win, but my second pick is the Grizzlies to cover the spread. So whatever you think. Again, it's not a betting channel, so I believe in both of these picks. The next game I want to talk about is the Nuggets versus the Jazz. I mean, the Jazz, Keontae George out, Laurie out, Jaren Jackson, Isaiah Kohler, Nurkic, Kessler, same old story. All of their starters injured right now. I mean, Nuggets are going to have everyone. These two teams have faced each other 3 times this season. And man, the Jazz always somehow, some way find a way to make the Nuggets struggle. Currently, the Nuggets are favored by 18 points. I am beyond scared to pick that spread because I am a statistical guy. And statistically, the Nuggets have struggled against the Jazz. I mean, they did cover it one time, that 18 right now, 17.5 right now, back in December 22nd. And I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to pick the Nuggets to cover that spread. Just because everyone's healthy, playoff is near the corner. I mean, yeah, I am a statistic guy, but this is one of those times I'm going to go against it. I'm going to pick the Nuggets to cover that 17.5. Defensively, offensively, they're just much better. Everyone is healthy on the Nuggets. I love to see that. It's April 1st. Nuggets, let's cover the spread. Don't fool us now. The next game is the Spurs versus the Warriors. Easily picking the Spurs to cover the 12.5. I don't care statistics in this game specifically. I get it. The Warriors have won the last two. Out of those, the last 3 games that they've played against each other, the Warriors won 2 of them. And the next one, the Warriors low-key made the Spurs struggle. I mean, yeah, the Warriors still lost by 13 points, but I mean, the Warriors did pretty good against the Spurs. I mean, if you picked the Spurs spread that game, you were sweating for sure. But I'm going to pick the Spurs to cover the spread. Everyone's healthy. I mean, Warriors still have too much injuries, all of that. So I can't really side with that team. I mean, Victor is playing. Stephon Castle is going to be there. De'Aaron Fox is going to be there. I just don't think that the Spurs are going to have a hard time beating the Warriors, even though they're going to be at the Warriors Stadium. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. And give me one pick of the day that you have. What is one thing you're confident with? Give me a player prop this time. A player prop and a team prop. A spread prop, okay? See you guys next time.